Hello, hello. Okay, welcome back to Avowed.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expect... Oh, has there now? No doubt you've got the whole story figured out. But allow me to remind everyone here. Trevi. So I'm here in my capacity as a procure... Well then, I guess we'll go kill Trevik and his crew after we take the Adra from your corpse. Bring me their heads!
Look like. Neon Sega! Time to rally. Coming from the right. I'm dying. Back on my feet. I got it. Watch the left. Excellent time. See. Then raw. Nothing stopping me.
As long as you're willing to play the long game, you and your team can defeat Captain Odds, Benedetta, or Baradano.
That's it for me. Back in the fight.
You just better be dang sure you're ready for the long haul, for the fight. You're not gonna win.
They won't get past me.
Then rough.
Another win, but who's counting?
And now I can still go turn in that luminous odds right of the guy.
My friend, any chance you... Thank you. Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be. And to you as well, my wonderfully unique friend. May you find a kinship with this land.
A pleasure, envoy. I'm Aldrich. If it suits your fancy, check the board for work. The dangerous kind. Show it here. Guess you were just the one storm she couldn't survive. Be safe out there.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point. You there. You look like you know your way around... hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself. You mean enchanted? No. A shield does its job just fine. It doesn't need... Talk to my sister if you're interested in that kind of thing. She's over there. At least I don't think she's blown herself. I don't know where she gets it. I'd swear she was adopted if we didn't look. 3 generations of hammering. And then she comes along.
the envoy.
I've got you back!
Weapon's not doing the job.
Leon seek. Then roll.
Right flank. Didn't stand a chance. Good fighting. There's a joke about Paradis' government in here somewhere. I remember the family who lived there. I really thought they'd make a go of it.
Oh, gods. They're ludicrous.
Well, that didn't take long.
It's the envoy. Leon seek.
Don't die. Need a hand. I can't.
Nice job.
Okay, so the Clavenger's estate is going to be a tough fight. It's not good. I'm going to have to wait then.
Well, that didn't take long.
Seek.
Beyond seek.
You're a good friend. Another win, but who's counting? If there's anything worth finding, it'll be in here.
Envoy, over there. Looks like a note. Well, there you have it.
So, Claviger Amon not only knew about the rebels, he also gave them access to a hideout in the cistern. The cistern is almost as old as Paradis. Supposedly, it was built but it hasn't been in use in a very long time.
Good place for a hidden base. It's just below the city, where the people and patrols will never look.
Maybe we should bring reinforcements. I bet Heelguard would be happy to spare some of his guards, if we ask nicely.
They'd only slow us down. Besides, any fighting we do in the cistern will be close quarters.
On to the Temple of Andra, then. It's east of here, just across the canal, in the plaza with the big statue.
come to fear, friends. Protect yourselves against...
Lady of Lament, grant us your strength, so we may overcome adversity as the wave overcomes the shore.
If you're looking to celebrate water, I'd suggest the bathhouse.
This is where the assassins are hiding. Temple seems like an odd choice.
Welcome to the temple. Hail and well met. Oh, you must be the Addiran envoy. I take it you're here on official business. Thankfully, no. Only the faithful and the devout come through here. Goodness me. Though I suppose an Addiran envoy... Oh, you must be talking about those awful rebels. People say they're outlaws blending in with honest citizens. Killers. But why ask me about the... Shit. Let me guess. He wrote it all down? The claviger was far too... All right. If you're willing to listen, then I'm willing to talk.
Finally, some progress.
Yes, I'm with the Resistance. We have a responsibility to defy your empire, to protect our way of life. For some of us, that means hiding in plain sight, passing messages between contacts, playing a role.
Playing a role.
For others, it's kill or be killed.
Kill or be killed.
Ask me anything you like, but be warned. You are... Eagwolf, a powerful man, but not in the way Adir understands power. When he knocks an arrow, the gods hold their breath. If you think you can reason with him, don't bother. You have nothing he wants. None of them are the Emperor's plaything. You must be special. To be left alone. Paradis was fine without Adir. Your empire inserted itself where there was... You've impoverished us. Turned my brothers and sisters into beggars, squatting outside our own city walls. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're so eager to die again, the one you want is downstairs in the cistern. No doubt sharpening his blade. The door is on the wall to your left. What difference is it to you? Don't take this the wrong way, but you're not as awful as I thought you'd be. As soon as I've tidied up my affairs, I'll hightail it out of Paradis.
Well, that's over. How about we go deal with the Nim dude who killed you?
My thoughts exactly.
Stale air, thick darkness, and a smell that peels your eyes back. Reminds me of home.
No, I just skipped a bath. They don't look friendly. Right behind you.
Son of a... I need not to spook you.
Come and get me.
Perk up, envoy.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Yeah, no offense, but they're gonna try to murder us. I can't show mercy.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor.
If you want help burning through that, just say the word.
Oh, no, you don't.
Good fight.
You know what that web means. Be ready.
More blessed a spy. Foi-te ao meio. Quiet, Nimdut.
Watch yourself.
need a hand. That's it for me.
These people aren't trained assassins. They're just regular people with weapons.
They're trying to kill us. What else do you need to know?
Right behind you.
Watch out. Pressure plates on the floor. That should disable the pressure plates.
Here it comes. Tell me what you got. Nice. Stand a chance.
Just like the good old days. You know what that web means. Be ready.
More Blessed spiders. Fui to meio.
seek. And raw. Well done. And raw.
Oh, you see that?
What about these spiders? Are they threatening enough for you?
The spiders are just trying to survive. Maybe these people are too.
Guts. Not this saga again.
I sense a Marius lecture coming.
Aye, aye.
Stand back. Unseen, unheard.
Ah, that's what I have to do, okay.
And raw!
That key opens the big double doors we saw on the way here.
Remember that time in Emerald Stair? You let that thief take all our supplies.
He was starving. I wasn't gonna kill a man over a few rations.
We needed our supplies. We almost died without them.
True.
You let your heart get in the way of your survival.
When did you become a poet?
Just blessed day now. Like it?
Still needs work.
Why would you waste time building a deadly trap when a simple no-entry sign would suffice? Over there, the left. Probably disables the blade. It does from here.
You're not getting away. Watch who it is.
Not bad, Marius.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Show yourself.
Settle you! And raw! Eon Seek! Perk up, envoy.
Eon Seek!
Time to round.
You're still mad about that thief, but we made it back to town, even without our supplies.
Not the birthday point. You see a threat, you stop that threat. You don't give it your rations.
You think everyone's out to get you. This is why you don't have more friends.
Eyes open.
Who's there? The envoy's here.
Don't
Arms
let them
up.
escape!
You're mine now.
Eon Seek!
Well, that was fun.
Might be more inclined to show mercy if he didn't attack every time I frickin' walked into a room.
So, would you have killed that thief for taking our stuff?
Shh, Nimdude. Someone's up ahead. Keep quiet. I would have sent that thief on his way, without our Bleste supplies.
Then he would have died. How do you know?
We didn't.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Oh, definitely.
So it is true. You're alive.
Live.
You're truly alive.
Alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Well, how could this be? I killed you. The gods had something else in mind for you. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradis.
Let me speak for Paradis.
Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Or foe.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradis have suffered under the boot of
Under the
Adir.
boot of Adir.
For better or worse, yes. Though that ended when he went into the wilderness with your ambassador. A possibility. In any case, it was not the Clavager's death that made me decide to kill you. It was because your face came to me in a dream. A vision I believed was sent from the gods.
Sent by the gods.
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now.
Appears to me now.
You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness. Dreams, visions, they can be confusing things.
Confusing things.
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
Stretch for a second before I get back into this.
No. The gods spared you for a reason. And I have faith in the gods.
Faith in the gods.
I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
Stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet. You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will. If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradis, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Adir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts, contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at our dear.
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods. You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
Not the path I'd take, but hey, I only get to die once.
I only get to die once.
You're really letting us go? At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Impressive. I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Don't bother going back.
Yeah, but let's say I killed it.
Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out. One more thing. Thanks. We were wrong about you.
How do you know this energy isn't your status?
Adirans are true to their word. Usually to a fault.
What about the Inquisitor? You really think she'd back down?
Oh, she's gonna kill us. Never doubt it. But we'll give her a chase she won't forget.
Hopefully you made an ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely be seeing them. You all but guarantee that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything. I have some thoughts, Envoy. Let's talk about it at camp.
Aye. I do not regret sparing him, though. Maurice may think it was a bad move for Marius, but...
Fresh from the finest distilleries in Thirdborn. The only potion known to protect against the plague.
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future. That's interesting. Good to know you're the forgiving sort. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Anyway. Not before I've done some reading.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered. Good thing you rectified that for him. Though you really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away. I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it? Clever. Though, I suspect he and his followers will scatter to the winds after this. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matter. Just that they're chafing at seeing a foreign empire bring foreign troops and foreign restrictions. Same as rebels everywhere, really. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Could be both. It remains to be seen whether Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig are rowing in the same direction. But I fear there's trouble on the horizon, especially if the Steel Garrote's tactics win out. Nice to know I'm in good company. Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts. The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night. Sleep easy, Envoy. Night, Envoy.
Night, Kai.
You feeling okay? Okay. Seems like you were having a strange dream the other night. A cup of tea might help you sleep. Unless you need a nip of something stronger.
might want to consider not washing your clothes in safflower oil.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Haze, mirrors. We have touched something like your dreams before. The leaf remembers the stem. We have questions. We must
know.
A killer freed. A predator returned to the woods. He bled and forgave. Why?
Why?
Should he not suffer for your pain? Compassion for the snake.
The snake.
He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled.
Weeds tangled.
This is
not
not
our way.
A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive. We bide our time. We wait. Wake now.
The so-called godless people disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
try. To your left. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Quiet as the depths.
Take your best shot. One for you! Everyone okay?
Yep. We're fine, dude.
This looks like the path Offric told us about.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you... The Temple of Aethys is closed.
Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the living land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home, because the goddamn temple is closed. The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
Off on the way.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum. Right. Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys, so there is no telling what he is capable of.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on... And Envoy, thanks. I know our freak will appreciate you looking into this. Yeah, well, you're not just anyone. You're a friend of the Emperor, and that means something. Hey, good luck out there.
Good luck out there. Again, I don't use my status as anything, really.
Unseen, unheard. Look alive, it's seen. I'll draw my side. Now we know why the expedition team abandoned that puzzle.
That it?
You know what, I could take that and break it down into... materials.
Gods. Never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Something stirs here.
Tripwire's broken. I bet Offric's people came through here.
Yep.
Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. And no one knew that was down here.
Rituals, whispers of searing light.
Sorrows. Want to sneak or fight? Sasha! Nothing like a win with a good team. Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
You're not my brother. I
No,
got
but
to
he
be
sent us.
dreaming. Oh gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Gallowayne's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair. creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Closing up already?
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. He actually made it? I wasn't sure. And he sent the Emperor's fucking envoy. Damn. Am I ever glad to meet you?
Focus. The Free Expeditions Corps. Where are they?
Right. Those assholes. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Admin. Honest. Horse shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog. It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. I doubt I know much more than you do. I mean...
Come on, kid. Don't get...
well... He's touched by Aethys, right? And he's supposed to be old, like hungry. And I don't mean elf old, he's extra old, like Aethys has been keeping him alive or something.
Great. He's old.
They used to receive pilgrims, but only the ones who could make it in. This place, it's like a trial. And he's building something. A statue of Aethys, I think. I mean, after all Aethys did in the Deadfire, people don't... Our captain, she's... I don't know. I don't...
Relax. You're not the first person to have a bad commander.
It's not like that. I mean...
It
didn't used
to be.
Yeda's not been quite herself lately. I've always known her to be cautious, careful. And she pushes us as hard as she pushes herself.
Has she been short?
Yeah. And when we make camp, she has these terrible dreams. Wakes us all up with her screaming and...
Can't be sure, but... It sounds like the dream scourge to me, Envoy.
He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another...
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here. It's a lucky thing you found me then.
You found me then. That it is.
Right, yeah.
I'll see you back there.
Got those assholes. I hope they're better off than I was.
You may not like them, but they're gonna come in handy at some.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here, but at least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said that. Looking for the Oracle.
I imagine the Oracle has something to do with that creepy statue we saw. Maybe we should take a look.
Oh, no, you don't! Next one's mine!
Don't mess with the dude with the gun, because I will kill them.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
My brother.
Put your weapons away, boys.
Come, stay. It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us.
I was the last of us.
But you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargemus, servant of the once shining god. He whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? Then Sargemus spoke, and his voice swept forth with the heat and force of the bright day's sun. Weep not, for the child of light has forgiveness even for you. if you will
If you will
him.
embrace him.
I am that same Sargamas. Though it has been some time since a man has knelt before me and begged absolution, as Hamka did. The people do not hold to the gods any longer. We live in a time of disbelief. But perhaps there is hope. You have read the Book of Verses, and we are here together in this moment. We are not
entirely alone.
An expedition?
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down...
I am familiar with the concept, tomb raiding and the like. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. Do you know what their purpose is here? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine. Truly, it is their loss. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, although perhaps you...
Right, here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but it is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But return it to me, and who knows? I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my... May light illuminate...
If they are anywhere,
This
they will
reminds
be
me
deeper.
of the Strangle Road. But how is anything this big going all the way down here?
We'll have to swim through the root tunnel to get through. Right behind you.
Okay, they definitely came this way.
Here they come. This one's mine.
And raw.
Nice work.
Coming in hot.
burn the webs.
Never knew there were little houses down here. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that. God, what are you dealing with here? Here we go!
Good fight.
Let's just get through this.
Repose, a pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and the invading roots, this place would be kinda nice. There's the relic. It can't be as easy as just grabbing it.
A false item. It waits.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We better get moving too. Ready for more. That ought to be all of them, right?
You would think.
flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave-in. Something's not right here. Take a look around. Well, we found the expedition.
Found the expedition.
Looks like they've only been dead a few hours.
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Well, he wasn't planning to eat them. Meat's already
You think he's a cannibal?
Don't act so offended. People do all sorts of things to survive. I'm just trying to...
So you don't like animancy, but you're fine with eating people.
No, Nim, dude, I'm not. But there's a lot of things I'd do if it was the only way to stay alive.
All right, here's another idea. Could he be building a giant animat?
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor
Right. I knew I...
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Kaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth. Or perhaps he's just... Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
I don't know, and that's what worries me.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know.
There you are. You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aethys? Ah, I did not expect you to be so... As to whether I killed them, well, does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel? In one sense, then they are quite dead. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine. Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see,
No, and that's
I
not
have
a
given
good
them the opportunity to be... With your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god. You understand me. What is the source of all suffering? Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must... Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Aora. Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the Aethys must be stopped. Do you carry the relic Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events he speaks to me no longer, but I believe. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you? The gods may be too powerful, yes.
Well, yes, but...
Aethys is weak, if he persists at all. He expended tremendous soul energy manifesting in the body of Moros Nua and marching it across the Deadfire. By the time he reached Ukaizo, he was spent, and used the very last of his power to destroy the wheel. The god that is left is but a wisp of purpose, floating through the beyond. It is that wisp I will capture.
Me? If I ever suggest helping some crazy Nimdu bring a statue to life for religious reasons...
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses in Deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him.
Stuck with him.
I've heard I can change him before.
Him before.
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my brother, I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness. I see. Then I shall simply take the splinter from your corpse.
This one's mine.
Here we go.
The left. Beat that,
Eon Seek.
I guess that's justice. Why couldn't he
Sorry,
have just
madman.
stuck to sculpture?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Sorry, madman, but I could not let you live.
The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
Everybody all right?
A lot of explorers end up dead here. But, hey, they're not you.
Nice job, everyone.
Keep quiet.
Another glorious battle.
One thing you could say about ogres, they rarely do sneak attacks.
Like a jungle cat.
I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that one. Let's fight!
We sense weight on you. Essence. Yes, we know this melody. A part of the statue, a piece that yearns for its true place. Combine them. Join soul into body. Let it sing for us. Feast? Famine? We could not say. The Adra dulls our mind. We sense an acorn. Possibility. It dreams in colors we have never seen. Would we use it? We cannot know. It must be complete. What will bloom?
Hey, Envoy. Back with us? Dawnshore is most people's first view of the living lands, and last brush with civilization.
A home for a heart. We would speak to you. It wakes. A host. Form given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout. Fragile. It must sleep here. Tell us. Will you give us this gift? We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? A shard of Adra tethers it to us, yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a vessel to hold us. The Adra strains. It aches. Essence like mud. We cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction. Then, when our prison bars fall, we will see. New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Are we almost done here?
The Dream Scourge has driven people to the city. Means more bandits on the road. Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradise.
How long have I been going at this even? Oh, dang. Longer than I thought.
So-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by. First rule of godless ruins, don't touch anything.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? Dried blood on a blade, a relic of a battle fought and lost, a way of life transplanted. Now our memory is a wound reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. A blessing.
One with a heavy price.
The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? Your resolve filled your people with trepidation and respect. They knew you would lead. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. You both wanted the best for your people. How a bud opened. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood, a place to flourish, to gather, more than a settlement, a home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep? The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built. It eclipsed the lands of their ancestors. How did you feel as you gazed upon your masterwork? You had earned your pride, yet a new trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, How did you lead? The enormity of your task humbled you. In time, others came to understand your new season. They saw that mercy would bear fruit, that even their own hearts could change. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day, nothing. Silence. We see ash. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless, yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. You, Kishimo. What became of you? They wept with joy as they extracted you. A long night lay before them, but the leader they loved remained. As the earth settled, we felt their hope in the darkness. We twined together. We reach for the sky.
Envoy. Oh, God. Thought maybe we lost you for a minute there. You are here, right?
Yes.
Let's go. Oh, you got it!
so good.
This is it for me.
Just like the good old days.
Okay, I think that's a good spot to save. So until next time, catch you later, people.